Hey everybody, hope you're well, and today I'm going to be interviewing Christian Izzo, who's the CTO over at Amon. This is their Q4 2018 update, and also he's going to let us know what's going on in half one in 2019. Hey everybody, hope you're well, and it's James here over at the channel, and today we have a cracking update from Amon. I just want to say a massive thank you to the team, because over the last 6-7 months they've continually come onto the channel to give updates and keep the community informed about what's going on. And today, for the first time, we have Christian Izzo. He is the CTO over at Amon. I just want to say a massive welcome, Christian. How are you doing?
Oh, hi James, thanks. Hello guys. Oh, good, good.
Excellent. Obviously, you're the CTO over at Amon. Can you just step back a bit? Obviously we've got loads of updates for the guys today, but just can you step back a little bit and just tell us about how you got involved with the Amon and what was the inspiration for yourself?
I got involved in crypto since I was developer for another company in London. That is where I started to look into crypto. I started to buy my first Bitcoin. It was about 2 years enough ago, and then I started to think about build a great project about crypto space, and that was when I started to put together all the person that I know to build up the company and go through for an ICO.
Obviously, this is a bit of a family thing, because Daniele is obviously the CEO.
Yeah, so we have already another business together. We built basically a lawyer platform. It works in Italy. It's still running the company. We now have a CEO that manage basically all the products. And yeah, then we start with this company that we build on, and it is a lawyer marketplace. And from then, we basically start to work together, even if we were in a different country. It was in Germany, and I was in London, and we started from working by remote together, and now we have a team of 12 people. They all work by remote. They are all based in Italy mainly, and yeah, and the company, I mean, that is part of this company.
So Daniele's your brother. Are you the older or younger brother?
I'm a older one.
Oh yeah. So do you like slap him about? Are you the boss?
Yeah.
Cool. So just a little bit about yourself, Christian, just so the viewers can get to know you a little bit better. Can you just tell me a few things? So, for instance, what's your favourite film?
Yeah, because I think it's a year now that I don't watch any movie.
Oh, really?
And just thinking on coding and so on. I didn't have any time. Even when I'm traveling, I just open my Mac and work. I don't, usually when you travel, you can have time to watch a movie or.
No? What's your favourite food, for instance?
Yeah, I'm Italian, so what I like pasta, of course, pasta, pizza. Pizza, I think, is my favorite one.
So, what do you think of Domino's pizza? Are they not?
Oh no, I don't think Domino make a great pizza.
Cool.
Yeah.
And obviously you spend a lot of time and a lot of hours coding, and I know you work very hard on the Amon project. But when you're not working on the project, what do you like to do in your spare time to relax and just chill out a bit?
Yeah, also just go a bit out, dinner, or just to get distracted. Sometimes go to dance. Yeah, I mean, simple stuff.
Ah, nice. So obviously over the last 6 months, or maybe a little bit longer, we've been in a bit of a bear market, which is obviously sentiment's down a lot. A lot of people, probably coming to the marketplace thinking they were going to make some quick money, and it's not really happened, and we're really having to go through some sort of like the longer steps to get to fruition of projects. How has Amon sort of dealt with the market downturn, and what sort of challenges have you guys had?
Yeah, sure. So I think, of course, as most of the ICO project, we are keeping it part of the fund in crypto, and this had an impact on us. we basically convert most of the crypto in fiat. We are in a good for now. I think we are in a good health. But of course, if the market will grow up, maybe next year we will have more fund, I mean more liquidity.
Because that's quite encouraging to hear. Because I know there's a lot of projects out there, and I went to a show in London where someone was talking, and they basically said that they pretty much didn't cash out at all. They were one of the big ICOs of 2017, and like they were left with pretty much next to nothing once they'd taken costs out. So it's good to hear that you guys have sort of cashed out and or safe in that sense.
Yeah, of course, also when a crypto may cash out, of course, it can be an impact on the market because all the projects, if they cash out together, no, of course, it have an impact on, especially on Ethereum price. I think that is what's happening. That is also why Ethereum crashed down.
And in terms of obviously you do all the coding and the developing, there's we've just seen that the exchange has gone live within the app. Can you just talk about that a little bit for us?
Yeah, sure. So we just launched last week the exchange. We also launched the dark theme together, which I think it was a nice feature for our users. So exchange is integrated with the part of the artificial intelligence system. It basically is an algorithm that check the best rate on the market, and basically what we provide to do this is basically give the user the possibility to exchange to the best rate of the market. So we watch two in different exchange. Yeah, we should. I mean, basically the AI system will choose which one exchange to use when a user wants to exchange between cryptos. This is something that just went live, so we are still optimizing it, and we're checking that everything work well. I can see that since we pushed live, we got allowed 100 exchange that has been done well. So I think it is as our first product, it went pretty well.
Okay, and it feels like that is a very big USP for you guys, because obviously when we look at some of the other cards, they're using sort of like dedicated exchanges that they're going to use to be able to fund that, where you guys are saying that actually your product is going to go and scan a market for the best price, so that people will always get the best deal in that sense.
Yeah, exactly. This is something that we still are optimizing it. We in those hours, our developer is monitoring that, and we are trying to make a cheaper price.
No, that's good. I mean, I think these are some of the key fundamentals of the project, which got me interested from the beginning in terms of having and taking cards a little bit further, because you've got WireX and some of the other guys out there, but they're very basic. Where you guys, and also when you try and change in their exchange, you get like, if you try and do any large sums, you sort of get hammered really on the exchange rate, which isn't good. So how are you progressing with the card at the moment? Because I think that's the big thing on everybody's lips is, where are you with the card? When can they expect the card?
Okay, well, so basically what is working on the card is mainly Daniel and Luca, because I mean we are still in the legal phase. Okay, we are waiting for approval for the main approval from Visa, and the truth that we have been working with our card issue for 6 months now. On January on 2nd of January will be 6 months. We expect to get an approval in January or between February at least, at a later stage. Yeah, and as soon as we're gonna get the approval, actually we will be able to integrate the IT, and I guess it will take another 3 months from the approval, when we can then roll out card and go live with the product. We also spoke with Contis. Contis is a Wirex card issuer at the moment, and yeah, they also agree. They also tell us that yeah, that is the process. It will take time. So I think that is also why there are a lot of other crypto companies in the space, our competitors, that are still waiting for the card, like 10x, you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've just
I,
seen
thi-
that
I think,
they're doing the new token as well.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I saw.
just for the viewers, you're talking probably from this moment in time, probably about a good 5 months. So you're gonna have to get approval, and then
Yeah,
some testing, integrate the IT, and obviously then get the card out to people. So
I,
probably maybe a realistic sort of date for
I guess
people.
I guess in Q2 of 2019 we may be able to roll out the card. And okay, and then at the moment we still have a lot of things to work on.
You've got probably another 2 months, just sorting out the crossing the T's and the I's and all the rest of it, making sure you're all legal, and then another 3 months to sort of integrate the IT, distribute cards and everything else. So probably May 2019 is realistically when people can expect their cards.
Yeah, exactly, and yeah. That is basically our in meantime that we wait for approval. We still working on other stuffs. We have a big part which is the artificial intelligence that have to work when card will be ready, that have to predict the best price for the user, and suggest which one will be the best crypto to spend. So we will be focused on that mainly from January, in a way that we maybe can get this ready with the card in May, and we can integrate all together.
I think it's I think a lot of people expected like an overnight card, and I just think that's just not been the case across the board. I think there's been lots of challenges, not just the bear market, but also huge acceptance, and probably like the card companies actually getting behind it, and everything else, which has probably slowed the market down somewhat, and the processes and the regulation and all the other things that you guys have had to deal with. So in terms of, obviously you look after the development side of things, what other things are you working on and people can expect in the future with their Amon card?
Yeah, sure. So we are working on the integration of the IBAN. What will mainly because we need to wait for visa approval. What we think to do now is we are integrating IBAN in our wallet, so user can have a fiat currency. They may be able to receive payment from any bank account in your our wallet, and also they may be able to withdraw out through any bank account. We are also I'm also talking with the other two partners about recursive payment, so that the user may pay for a subscription using their crypto. This is also something that they may expect in the Q1 of 2019. It would be IBAN and integration of the IBAN with the fiat currency and recursive payment.
Okay.
So I just make an example. We the developer we pay monthly GitHub example, and it would be nice if we can pay by crypto and pay monthly.
Okay, so it's like a direct debit.
Exactly. And
Okay, I suppose that's a challenge at the moment, isn't it? Because you've got the price. If I set up a direct debit for my phone, for instance, it's like 50 quid a month.
yeah.
For standard iPhone, I know that some of the contracts are even more now. But how are you guys going to deal with the fact that the price fluctuate? And for instance, let's say I've got £50 worth of crypto in my account, but then the price could go up. So actually, I've got double the amount, but then the price could go down. So can you just explain roughly how that all works?
Yeah, so okay, the part of the payment basically it would just be that at the day of the month we withdraw some crypto. Then will be another part where that we may integrate with the artificial intelligence system that will be basically to check which one would be the best currency for the user to spend, and may also suggest if convert in advance crypto because on the hand we will need to convert crypto and pay always in fiat. So we always need to convert when basically we have the best rate that for the user case. So in that case, would be the artificial intelligence system that may help to choose to advise to the user which one will be the crypto to exchange and which moment.
Okay, so you guys will be able to sort of figure out which crypto you should use to pay your telephone bill or whatever it is at that time. And
Exactly.
I suppose the other question I've got would be, is how would that direct debit work? Because obviously at the moment, like if I was to send you some, some Amon tokens now, I physically have to go into my wallet. I've got to send it to you. How would that work as a user for myself? Because obviously the big things in crypto is trying to make things really easy, so everybody will sort of adopt it. How would that bit work? Would I have to set it up and it would remind me to send it to you, or would you be able to extract that?
Okay, so basically, user may have a possibility to make a recursive payment. They have to choose which currency they want to pay. It would be the easiest one, and top date of the month we took the currency and we will pay for the services. In that case, we will need to convert every day of the month. We will at a specific day we will need to we withdraw some crypto, convert, and pay if the service was in fiat. The There may also be crypto services. So you may also be able to pay for a recursive payment in crypto or for crypto services. Fanny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that is how basically we work. Then we can use artificial intelligence system to support the user to make the right decision on when or which crypto basically to spend. And another feature that we are working on is implementing more crypto, more coin into the wallet, and we are focusing on the stable coin, so that the user may lock the crypto in a stable coin and keep the price. So our artificial intelligence system maybe may suggest user that have to convert the crypto to stable coin, so the price will be stable, and we will do that to
Oh,
them
okay.
pay.
That makes sense, because one thing I have noticed quite recently is there's a lot of stable coins coming out. I think there's
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 in the top 30 or so now. Is there a particular favourite that you guys are favouring at the moment, or are you still sort of venturing and sort of finding out what's the best?
Oh, I believe now the best stable coin will be the one from Coinbase. There is also some trust that we need to offer for that. I believe that the stablecoin from Coinbase that is with the one that we may integrate, or we will just, yeah, I think we'll do like this. We will integrate a stablecoin from Coinbase.
Okay. Yeah, because I suppose they've got the reputation and all the rest of it at the moment as well, haven't they? So
I mean, yeah, it's important that the crypto that we will have in our wallet will be trusted, first between, I mean, first from us and then from our users.
of course. That's great. It's good to hear that you've taken that sort of due diligence as well. Uh, the other sort of question, we talked about cards, which I think is a big one that people wanted to know about. And I suppose the next thing would be sort of exchanges. So obviously, once people got their cards, they'll probably want to be able to trade their tokens, because more than likely, when people get their cards, the price will probably go up at some point, I would assume. Is there any desire or passion to get onto some more exchanges at the moment, or are you going to wait till the launch? And if so, is there any particular ones that you're looking at?
Mainly, we are focusing on. I mean, we will focus on deliver the card to the people that invest into the ICO. Of course, they are in primary line, there will be the fees to get the card. And as soon as we roll out all the card to all our investors, then we may roll out from external user, you know, but what will be next actually. We already have an open list in our wallet. People may log in and they may pre-order a card. They will get in a queue.
Okay.
I think we have around 4,000 users waiting in a waiting list.
Okay. And is that on top of also the because there was another list for ICO investors, wasn't there?
Exactly. In priority line will be as your investor. Then we have a waiting list for other users.
Oh, okay. So in total, how many sort of cards are you looking at to start to get you guys going?
We will start with 10,000 cards.
Oh wow.
We will first roll the first. Yeah. We will first roll out the to our investor, and then we will roll out to the others.
Another question that's on people's lips is when you guys brought the project, there was going to be like several different cards. Is that still the case, or are you just focusing on one card at the moment?
Well, we will have two cards in the first release, as will be one for ICO contributors, and will be another one for the user after the ICO. Then that will order a part of the ICO actually. Then
and is there any is there going to be different benefits with the ICO card versus the standard card, or what will be the difference between those two?
Of course, the user that invests in our ICO, they will have a different benefit. They will have most of the things for free for a certain amount of time, and while people that will order the card and will be in the waiting list, they will get basically a normal card where they have different fees. They may choose to pay fees with Amon token and with the other crypto. We will work on it. We will make utility for our token, and people may have may do operation using our token that would be cheap.
In terms of the team, like every time I talk to you guys, you're hiring new people. How is the team growing, and is there any particular skill sets or positions that you guys are looking for at the moment?
I think at the moment we are pretty well. We hired more developer in September. It was last September. We are pretty good now. We mainly have two teams, and as soon as we're gonna get visa approval, of course we will increase it. We will have 3 teams.
So we've talked about quite a lot of updates and progress today. Is there anything that I've missed in terms of updates that you've got for the community?
Yeah, so I also work in a partnership with another company. It is about integrating a lending platform in our wallet. So user may be able to ask for a loan.
Okay.
And a crypto loan. So these are another things that I'm working on, and I may get more update in January, I think. I'm still working with the partnership.
So it's going to be very much like it's like Salt or something like that.
Exactly. What we aim to do is basically have everything in one wallet. So people, I'm seeing, people may exchange, they can send, they can receive, they can ask for a loan, they can make a recurring payment, and they will be able to spend by card. And I think that there are many things going on this, and we keep going to have more ideas as well. And we will add more features.
That's good. I mean, it's really good to see, because obviously you guys started off with a certain vision, and you've really sort of expanded and built on that as you've gone forward, and you're constantly adding updates, which is great to see.
Basically, we are working on the, I mean, we mainly are focused on the wallet and make it better. I'm also thinking, I don't know if you want to put it, okay, but I'm also thinking on how can I make a payment faster between two phones without scan the QR code. You just type the phone. That is something I'm working on, and to see how can I make this work. Okay, because the main issue is the iPhone, because on the iPhone I have the NFC chip that I can only use for reading. I cannot write in data, so basically I cannot send data between. If you have two iPhone and you want to send data between one and receive from another iPhone, with the NFC chip I can read data, but I cannot write, so I cannot send. And this is the main issue that I have. They unlock that functionality with the new iPhone XR or XS.
Yeah, the X one. Yeah, it scans your face, doesn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. They unlock that functionality only for the new iPhone. So we still need to see how we need to cover all the user that doesn't have the phone.
Okay.
Because on Android at work, I can send data. So basically, when I'm making just an example, when you go to the receipt page, okay, I listening for a coming data, and when you go to the send page, user may just select amount they want to pay. They may just tap the two phone, and using the NFC, we make payment fast.
Because there was something like that called, was it Bump? An app called Bump?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you could send a picture to someone. You just like tap their phone, and the photo would send.
Yeah, exactly. So, something like this. On Android it works pretty well. On iPhone, I mean, I saw that I cannot use NFC for writing data. So, checking out how can we make this work, and it may be in one of the lists of in our wallet.
Okay. That sounds interesting, because obviously there's this whole scaling problem and making things faster and stuff. So that's
we need to make this faster. That is our main goal, I think.
Cool. So lots of information for everybody today. So just in summary for everybody, 2019 for half one, so from January to sort of June, what are the big milestones for Amon?
So well, as we say, we'll have a virtual IBAN by Q1 of 2019. We have already a widget where user may purchase crypto with debit card. We will improve it and add more crypto. We'll add debit card, lending platform, recurring payments, and of course we'll add more crypto, and we will have more pairs in the exchange as well.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Christian. I want to say a big thank you for coming on and giving us a real thorough update. I just want to say a big thank you.
Thank you, James. Thank you, guys. Hope
no
you
worries.
enjoy.
And hopefully we'll get to chat again soon.
Sure.
Cheers, Christian. Thank you.
Bye.
I'm feeling